Good evening, ma'am. My name is Joaquin Miguel B. Cavite. I'm reporting the final coverage of our last topic, the institutional correction. The Philippine Prison Bureau of Correction. Bureau of Correction maintains the seven correctional facilities strategically located all over the countries as follows. First is New Bilibid Prison, located in Muntinlupa City. Second is Correctional Institution for Women, located to Mandaluyong City. Number 3, Iwahi Prison and Penal Farm, located to Puerta Princesa City, Palawan. Fourth is Davao Prison and Penal Farm in Davao del Norte. Fifth is Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm in the Occidental Mindoro. Sixth is San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm, Zamboanga City. Last is the Leyte Regional Prison in Abuyog, Leyte. So, first is the San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm. Established at August 21, 1978 in Zamboanga City during the time of Governor General Ramon Blanco for confined of political offender. So ngani sila ngayon mga politiko mapriso sa San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm. Then second is Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm, established on November 16, 1904 through the authority of Government Luke Wright. Inmates who are well behaved and declared tractable were assigned to this only. So, Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm, also known the prison without walls. And the colony is divided into four, namely, first is Ista Lucia Subcolony, second is Inawahig Subcolony, third is Montebol Subcolony, and Central Subcolony. Then the third one is Correctional Institution for Women. Established in 1931, the Correctional Institution for Women was established on 18 hectares piece of land in Mandaluyong, Rizal by authority of Act of 3579. So, ngani sa Correctional Institution for women na din siya. Manay masagol, puros babae da. Then, the fourth is Davao Prison and Penal Farm. Former called Penal Colony was created pursuant to Act number 3732 in January 21, 1932 and is located in the district of Panubo and Tagum in Davao del Norte. The Davao Colony First Penal Settlement founded and organized the Filipino administration. So, yun sa Davao Prison Penal Farm is the maximum security siya. Is the one of the largest prison in Philippines. Housing around 40,000 na inmates. Who yan siya magtrabaho ng agricultural project, engage in vocational training and nag-participate din sa mga rehabilitation program. So, fifth is the New Bilibid Prison. Established on Muntinlupa by virtue of Commonwealth Act number 67 on November 15, 1940. The three security camps are maximum, medium, and minimum security. The new believed prison is kuan. Yag houses siya around mga 28,000 inmates with various levels by level. Then yaga-offer din sila sa mga rehabilitation program and vocational training. So, New Bilibid Prison, the Bukang Liwayway Camp is houses the minimum security. The Sampaguita Camp is located in reception and diagnostical center and housing and medium security. So, the sixth one is the Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm. Established on September 26, 1954 by virtue and presidential program, proclamation number 72. The penal colony has total land area of approximately 16,990 hectares. 3 subcolonies: the protected rainforest, reservation, coastal R, and recreation site. Itself, the sufficient facilities agricultural around yaga housing around 2,500 inmates na ganatrabaho on farms and engage sa livelihood projects. So, last one, Leyte Regional Prison, established a year of the declaration of martial law in 1972. The prison admit the convicted offenders from Region 4 and from the National Penitentiary. So yaga-housing sila around mga 15,000 inmates who engage also in agricultural activities and also vocational training and rehabilitation program. So, mandate: the Bucor shall be in charge for safekeeping and penal institution. Program to National PDL, sentence more than 3 years. So, ang Bucor, so yan sila yung in charge of safekeeping institution reformation program sa PDL. Mga 3 years yun sila assign. So, mission: to contribute to the protection of society, ensuring the PDL confined by Bucor are completely implicated from further committing criminal act through institution effective safekeeping and by engaging different reformation program to become a productive and law-abiding member of society upon release. So, ang mission nila is gina-reform nila ng mga tao para paggawas nila sa prison is ma-reform sila, bali gina-rehab or basta gina-rehab sila para nila past doing is pulihan ng good deeds. So, function: to extend exemplary public service. Bucor commit to implement effective and strong security measure for confined PDL. Gina-implement sila ng mga strong security measures for PDL para dili sila makatakas or mag-commit ng escape sa prison. Inahigpitan nila pagbantay. Then, provide PDL with basic necessities in accordance with existing domestic and international laws, ruler and regulation. So diri guys, gina-provide ng gina-provide sila gina-providean sila ng basic necessities nila. Example, mga toilet paper, then etc. Then ensuring that PDL undergo the holistic rehabilitation program. So first, yan sila gina-rehab sila para magbag-o. Then establish linkage with other government agencies and non-government organizations that will support reintegration or reintegration of released PDL with society. So ginasuportan sila ng government para, for example, yung rehabilitation. Si government man nagikan para ma-reform ang mga PDL para paggawas nila sa society is ma-reform na sila. So function to extend the experimentary public service to Bucor commits to select highly qualified and competent personnel and empower them through continuous training and development programs. And also provide the indicate correction facilities, mga facilities for prisoners. Continual improve the effectiveness of quality management system. Gina-improve yun nila ang system para ma-manage ang tanang preso. Then organization of the Bucor, the key position. So on the highest is the director, the second is deputy director, and the third is the administration, security, operations, and also the reformations, known as rehabilitation. So rank classification. First is position, director general, rank under secretary. Second, deputy director general, rank assistant secretary. Position, correction chief sub, rank chief superintendent. Fourth is the correctional senior superintendent, rank senior superintendent. Then corrections superintendent, rank superintendent. So rank classification: correction chief inspector, correction technical chief inspector, correctional senior inspector, corrections technical senior inspector, correction inspector, and correction technical inspector, correction senior officer, fourth, correction technical senior officer, fourth, correction senior officer, third, correction technical senior officer, third, correction senior officer, second, correction the technical senior officer. Then the rank classification is the correction senior officer first, correction technical senior officer first, correction of officer third, correction technical officer third, correction office the second, correction technical office second, correction office first, then correction technical officer first. So the bureau shall be carry out the function through the following office directives and correction facilities. Offices under the office of the Director General. Yan under sa Director General. First is the Office of Director General proper. Second is Office Director General for Administration. Third is Office Director General for Security and Operations. Fourth is Office of the Director General for Reformation or Rehabilitation. 3.1.5 Legal Service. Fifth is Internal Affairs Service. Sixth is Public Affairs Service. 7 is Correction National Training Institution. Fourth is Bucor Land Control and Management Center. Fifth is Internal Audit Service Unit. That is the 10 under Office of the Director General. The directorates, first is the Decorates for Administration, Decorate for Security and Operations. Third is Decorate for Reformation, Directorate for Planning Management. Fifth is the Directorate for Health and Welfare Services. The sixth one is Directorate for Reception and Diagnostic. 8 is the Director for External Relations. And the last one is the Directorate for Controllership. Operation Prison and Penal Farm. The 7. Ito na ako gilawan sa iyo. First is the New Bilibid Prison located in Muntinlupa City. Second is Correctional Institution for Women, located in Mandaluyong City, Mindanao, and the Palawan. Third is the Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm located to Puerto Princesa City of Palawan. The fourth is Davao Prison and Penal Farm located to Davao del Norte. Fifth is Sablayan Prison and Penal Farm located in Occidental Mindoro. Sixth one is San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm in the Zamboanga City. 7 is the last one is the Leyte Regional Prison located in Abuyog, Leyte. So maximum qualification for uniform personnel ay minimum qualification for uniform personnel is first is a citizen of the Republic of the Philippines. Dapat Pilipino siya na citizen. Second is a person of good moral character. Dapat madayaw na karakter. Example, yung buutan. Third one is must have passed the psychiatry or psychological drug and physical test for the purpose of determination his or her physical and mental health was kibali okay or stable. The fourth one must possess the baccalaureate degree from recognized learning institution. Dapat college graduate din yan na recognize ang eskwelahan. Kilado. The fifth one must possess the appropriate civil service eligibility. Dapat ngayon the civil service eligibility. The last one must have been dishonorable discharged and dismissed for cause for previous employment. So minimum qualification for uniformed personnel. First is must not have been convicted by final judge of an office or crime involving moral turpitude, and dapat waray dili siya convicted dapat. Waray yon kuan, waray iya dapat record. Dapat dili siya convicted. Di bali wala siya ma priso. Then second, must be at least meter and 57 centimeters or 1.57 m, and height for males, and 1 meter and 52 centimeters, 1.4 females. The third is a new applicant must not be 21 or more than 40 years above 40 years da. So admission and confinement of PDL, reception and diagnostic center or RDC. Every newly committed PDL shall mandatory housed at RDC for not more than 60 days, comprising at 5 days quarantine period, a 50-day orientation, diagnostic evaluation, and initial security classification, after which he or she shall be transferred to her assigned correction facilities based on approval resolution of the RDC, Initial Classification Board. Mandatory gay din siya for RDC, known as Reception and Diagnostic Center. So admission process, mitimus or commitment order must hear or dry seal of the court and assign a signature of the judge or commitment order. So kinahanglan gyud nan signature nan judge and seal of the court. So second is information and court decision and case certificate of detention, if any. Third is certificate of an appeal or non-appeal and no pending case. Fourth one is provincial form 35 jail booking sheet with mugshots. So ginamugshatan sila of 35 form. So next is the detain of manifestation, and the last one is certificate of GCT and WTESTM and the STAL. So admission process. So ganyan process for female is kinahanglan sila ng pregnancy test. Second is medical certification and medical record, and chest x-ray result base may mga sakit. Then drug dependent examination certificate result and acquiring case decision. Drug test sila. Then last one is the other related to documents that may required prior to the admission of any deficiency of lacking in the affirmation requirements shall be as sufficient ground for RDC to refuse or deny admission. Next is the body search of PDL person belongings. So before sila sud sa presohan, kinahanglan sila ng body search ang mga PDL. Person belongings of or effect of PDL, mga then wearing of jewelry bawal, then money and medicine, and confiscation of contraband, bawal. So, receiving, registrar logbook, all committed PDL should be officially recorded, must contain the basic entries to it. First is the name of the PDL, pangalan, then the jail of origin, kunahan gikan na, prison gikan, date and hour of admission, name of escort, contact number, email address if any. So, pangalan sa nag-escort sa PDL, name of receiver officer, kinahanglan sab dyan an officer na mag-receive, kinahanglan sab na niya pangalan to logbook, to register. Then receiving, ensuring the certificate of appearance to the committing of officer. The jail or police committing personnel shall be issued an appropriate certificate of appearance by the officer office without delay, and whether the purpose of the appearance is complete or otherwise upon presentation of the proper identification, credential and mission orders. So gani gina-ensure nilang certificate of appearance of the jail and the police of committing personnel, dapat sila isyuhan. So receiving again, the taking of fingerprints for registration form for criminal fingerprint chart and registered sheet from the conducting by identical unit, with the taking of mugshots, photograph for capital conducted by photography unit. So ang PDL required yun sila na mag-take ng mugshot, din the fingerprint to identify sino yan sila. So receiving also, PDL, number of PDL, insurance of PDL provisions, and the third is a male PDL should be undergo the regulation haircut and his beard mustache must be shaved off. So ang sa PDL or sa mga prisoner is kinahanglan nila ng proper na haircut, then bawalan mustache, dapat i-shave gayud yun. Then last one is admission slip should be given to security and housing unit, the SHU, and the kitchen mess hall unit, which it should be indicate where the PDL be required, dapat required. Quarantine versus the medical and psychiatrical examination, dapat mag-undergo sila yun na examination. Second is the interview of PDL by overseeing the section. So interviewon ang PDL. So assessment of PDL after the quarantine period, the PDL shall be transferred to a regular cell on assigned by officer. So pagkatapos ng quarantine, gina-transfer sila sa regular na cell or lungga nila na dapat niyan to silang nabilong, i-assign sila ng officer. So mandatory orientation, the PDL shall be oriented on correction facilities, rules and regulation, PDL rights and privilege, diagnostic procedures, PDL reform program, health service, time allowance, and the PDL governance missionary. So mandatory gayud na dapat ang mga PDL is pwede sila bisitanan nila pamilya, and ang PDL may ila sa rights and privilege na dapat diagnostic procedures, then dapat sabihan i-reform sila for rehabilitation. And also the health service. Then last is the time allowance and governance machinery. So PDL diagnostic. First is the medical assessment, sociological assessment, psychological assessment, educational assessment, and vocational skills assessment. Classification of PDL. Classifications board. First is the mental health, check down, and second is physical capability and capacity. Third is educational attainment. Fourth is skills and or talents. Last one is prior occupation. Security classification of PDL. Maximum security. Those sentenced with capital offenses. Those has minimum sentence about 20 years in prison. So, yan yung sila belong sa maximum securities. Maximum securities, those confined with reception of diagnostic centers, those under the disciplinary punishment or safekeeping. Those who are criminality insane or those with severe personality or emotionality disorder, may mga sakit sa utok. So, and medium security, those who sentence imprisonment is 20 years and below. 20 years pababa, yan siya belong sa medium security. So, ang maximum security, those as pending case whose convicted are not appeal, and those with several physical handicaps and certified by the medical officer, and those who are 65 years old above. So, and those who have served on one half na ila sentensya, and those who only have 6 months to release. So, yan sila yabilam sa maximum. Kay yan, for example, yung mga tiguang o yan may mga sakit, yan sila yabilong kay yadi ang medical officer, mabantayan din nila. So, ang transfer of PDL and another OPPF. PDL be transferred on Director General upon recommendation of PDL Transfer Board concerned to another OPPF. PDL may be transferred within the OPPF based on approved resolution of the classification board or demand necessary for security reason. A PDL transfer must be duly covered by a correctional order issued by superintendent. So, transfer of PDL, transfer requirement. First is the certificate of pending. No pending case, bawal. Certificate of on appeal and non-appeal. Third is medical diagnostic record. Fourth one is the visitation registration form. Fifth one, case management record. Sixth one is the case information decision. Seventh one is detained manifestation. Eighth one is the certificate of detention. Ninth one is certificate of GCTA or another time allowances from jail. 10 is for 2x2 ID photo, kinanglan siya. Then last one is the registration form to register the PDL to transfer. So, movement of PDL outside security camps. To appear the court subject condition express the authority of Supreme Court to obtain upon proper application to effect the transfer of a PDL. Second is to appear before any congressional injury and aid of legislation. Third one is for medical examination, treatment, or hospitalization in outside clinic of hospital. Dapat i-examine if may sakit ba siya or ano. A is emergency referral, duly approved by superintendent. B is regular referred OPD, prior approved of the DOG. Secretary is required. Fourth one is PDLB allowed to view the remains of his or her relatives upon waiting the application submission of original or certified true copies of local civil registrar LCR, Philippine Statistic Authority PSA of the date of certificate of bureau permit and documents of specified here. So, escorting. Primary duties escorting for personnel. Escort the personnel shall always exercise extreme caution and shall ensure that PDL does not escape, covers with unauthorized person, bawal pabisitaran not authorized na tao, obtain the forbidden articles, especially the intoxicant or weapons. Sa pag-escort, bawal gayud ang mga weapons, for example yon mga kutsilyo. Then anoy passerby, yung pabalik-balik na tao dapat sitahon. Then suffer harm or remission. So sa pag-transfer na protektahan nila ang PDL, bawal dapat siya sakitan or ma-humiliate because they have right also. Basic escort procedure. While the PDL shall not be allowed to stop at any place or contact to any person until the destination is reached. So, bawal sila na muhunong sa isa ka lugar or makikontakt sa lain tao hangtod na moabot sila sa ila destinasyon. Second is a PDL shall at all times be placed under the proper restraint, handcuff. So, dapat ang PDL is always nakaposas. Then, the use of privately owned vehicle in transport of PDL is prohibited. Bawal dapat sa PDL, ang PDL dapat daily dapat yung sakyanan, dapat sa jail dapat yun siya, because wakit kasahid basin kung tsabo yun to. Escort procedures for court appearance. Court hearing, at least 2 corrections officer for every PDL. 2 or more PDL are be escorted. The number of correction officers by reduce properly without sacrificing security requirements. Procedure during the outside movement of PDL. A is before departure from correctional facilities. Mission order, records of PDL given to escort the personnel. Transfer during the daylight, bawal ang gabi. detailed instruction, search and contraband weapons sa prisoner, and dapat sabya ka handcuff permi. So B is transcend part gapon is sa procedure during the outside movement of PDL. First is the instrument of restraining intact. Bawal dapat makighalubilo sa lain. Escort positions clear of civilians. Escort be with the PDL at all times. Dapat yaong gayud. Di mo siya biyaan. Handcuff also the PDL every turnover. Escort the personnel shall always be walk behind. Dapat ikaw na una if ikaw an officer. Sa likod niya mo an prisoner. So, C. Arrival at destination. If public transportation last to go out. So, mag-una dapat pagawasan mga officer adisir paan PDL adisir paan ay prisoner. Instrument or restraint may be removed at the authorized decision if they're no longer danger of escape. So, pag abot niyo sa jail or prison, dapat ang if safe na nadili na siya makagawas is dapat handcuff or posas tanggalon. The escort personnel shall return the PDL to the correction facilities of origin soon as purpose of outside movement has been reserved. So pagkatapos nila mahatudan isa ka PDL is ay prisoner or prisoner mahatod nila sa isa ka prisuhan is humanasan nila tawag na trabaho is mubalik na dahil sila sa ila nagibantayan na jail or prison. Rights and privilege of PDL. To receive an authorized compensation for any work or institution assignment she or he performs. To receive the authorized visitors. Dapat na magbisita is authorized lang. Example, family. To send and receive mail matter. Dapat makareceive sila ng mail to contact the family of the offender. To practice his or religion or faith. Kuan gyapon ang religion. To be created the time allowance such as good conduct time allowance, especially the loyalty, kinahanglan na may allowance gyud. Then to vintage his and her grievance through proper channel. So to receive unauthorized compensation for any works or institutional assignment he or she performed. An able-bodied PDL may be required to work for 8 hours for a day. However, in the interest of service, he or she may be required to work extended hour on Sunday and holidays. Persons with disability and elderly may be executed to participate in work assignment that involve heavy, rigid, or physical execution task or workload. So daily dapat sila na mabilong na to na sobraan sila ka na matrabaho kay may edad na nila or may ila disabled. Bawal sila nga to. Then medium and minimum security PDL should be allowed to work agriculture project and other services. So ngani is sa medium and minimum security required guide na mag-work sila for example in agricultural. Then maximum security PDL shall only be allowed to institution assessment with the maximum security camp. Number 2, to receive the authorized visitors. So visiting days and are a PDL be reserved from Wednesday to Sunday at 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wednesday to Sunday lang yan. Or bawal sa Monday o Tuesday, bawal pabisitahan. Then third is send and receive email matter. So kinahanglan nila na ma-receive an email gikan sa ila pamilya. Receive and send para kung kung maka-receive man siya ng email, then makasend din sub siya. Amo yan nila rights. Then 4 is to practice his religion or faith. So some prisoners have their own belief. So kinahanglan gyapon nila nan mula precept of PDL should be respected. Kung kung Muslim yan sila o Kristiyano, dapat respetuhin. Fifth is to created the time allowance such as good conduct time allowance, GCTA special time allowance for loyalty, STAL time allowance for studying, teaching, and mandatory, TSTM where applicable. So, good conduct time allowance, GCTA, privilege granted a prisoner whether detained or convicted by final judge, entitling him to a reduction of jail prison, learn every month of actual detention, or service sentence as reward for good conduct and experimentary behavior. Then, time allowance for studying, teaching, and mentoring, a privilege granted rewarded for having earned most graduate degree or college degree, a certified of school or elementary diploma, or to serving his fellow prisoners as teaching mentor while incarcerated. So may allowance gyapon if some prisoners have graduated sa elementary or any grades, even mo pa college man ka, pwede ka mag teach sa imo prisoners. Then special time allowance for loyalty, a privileged prisoner whether detained or convicted of final judge who has evaded the preventive imprisonment or service of sentence under the circumstances cite at Article 158 of Revised Penal Code amended surrendered to authority within 48 hours. Then, who may grant the GCTA? The following may be granted to conduct time allowance GCTA when lawful justified. First is the Director Bureau of Correction. Second is Chief of Bureau of Jail Management of Penology, known as the BJMP. Then the Warden and the Warden of Provincial District of Municipality. So, Management Screening and Evaluation Committee, MCE, pursuant to RA 10592, MCE shall be responsible to screening the evaluation of PDL, entitling to the GCTA time allowance for studying, teaching, mentoring, and special time allowance for loyalty, and shall submit a recommendation for Direct General approve. So, during the first 2 years of imprisonment, he shall be allowed to deducting of 20 days for each month of good behavior detention. So, if madayon niya ginapakita is deductan siya ng 20 days for each month if the personnel have good behavior during the detention. During the 3rd to the 5th year, inclusive of his imprisonment, he or she be allowed reduction of 23 days for each month of good behavior during detention. So, kung madayaw na ginapakita sa while na-detain siya is deduction, ina-reduct ang 20 days sa kada buwan. 23 days. During the following years until the 10th year, inclusive imprisonment shall be allowed deducting the 25 days for each month of good behavior during detention. So, 25 days for each month of good behavior during na detain siya. Following years until the 10th year. So, pag-abot niya ng 10 years na pag-serve is didakan siya ng 25 days for each month kung madayon na ginapakita while na-detain siya. During 11th of successive years of imprisonment, he shall be allowed deducting 30 days. Once na maabot ng 11 years, aniya serve na if madayaw sa baniya siya or madayaw ginapakita niya sa prison while na-detain siya is didakan ng 30 days sa kada buwan na niya sentence. Fifth is at any time during period imprisonment shall be allowed another deduction of 15 days in additional numbers of 4 euro for month studying, teaching, or mentoring. Yan din lang. If some prisoners have educated or graduated of any grades, so pwede sila mag-teach sa ila prisonment ay mga kaprison niya, tudlaan niya. So didakan siya ng 50 days. Allowed siya na didakan siya ng 50 days. So special time allowance for loyalty, deduction of 1/5 and the period of his sentence shall be granted to any prisoner. So benefit of credit of preventive imprisonment CPI was be duty for informed detainees of credit for preventive imprisonment versus chief of the BGMP, jail warden, or the direct of the Bucor who is disqualified. An accused who had received defined under the Article 14, Chapter 3, Book 9, Chapter 3, Book 1 of Revised Penal Code. So to ventail his or her grievances through the proper channels. PDL Governance Machinery, PDL Compliance Information and Assistance Center. The center shall act all written compliance are not palpably various as the request for information assistance of PDL within 72 hours of receipt. Therefore, either discipline of PDL, aboard discipline of BOD, shall be established and maintained in each camp of the OPPF. The chairperson, vice chairperson, secretary, prosecutor, and members. Camp commander, deputy camp commander, BOD, administration staff, chief investigation, reformation coordination, medical officer, and chief overseer. So, violation of prison and jail rules and regulation. Light violation penalty of 3 months are not entitled to a GCT. Unauthorized selling of bartering with another PDL or aftin kabali yon magbailuhan. Amo yan siya naka-violate. Mag-barter kabali magkabayl ay may imo ibaylo na mag-soft kabali ka mo. Unauthorized rendering of personal service to fellow PDL. Literal, a feeling of maintained cleanliness and order in quarters and surroundings. Dapat ang priso is limpyado, dili kun lipa. Kay mapektuhanan ila health. Kung ma-violate yan sila, kung amo kibalan rules and regulations sa jail, ay sa prisuhan. Less serious violation. Penalty of 6 months, non-entitled to GCTA. Failure to report the authorized mandatory activities without sufficient justification. So kung ma-failure to report an authorized mandatory activities without sufficient justification, dapat kung ma-failure man mag-report or penaltihan na sila ng 6 month non-entitled to GCTA. Failure to render assistance and to injure personnel or fellow PDL. Penaltihan yapon sila. And failure to assist putting out fires inside the jail. Penaltihan yapon yan sila. Behaving ay serious violation. Serious violation penalty of 12 months of non-entitled GCTA is the withholding important information which may be inimical or prejudicial prison of jail safety and security. So nga di is serious gid ang violation kung dili nimo ma-maintain ang jail safety and the security. Unauthorized use of communication equipment. Kung dili man authorized, for example, mga cellphone, bawal siya. Bawal kung dili ma-aprobahan, bawal yan siya. And also the making untruthful statement or lies, bawal sabihin siya. Keeping, concealing case or locks of place of prison jail which is of limits to a PDL. Bawal sabihin siya kay base makatao sa mga preso. Giving gift or selling, bartering or any jail person. Bawal mamaligya, bawal mag-barter, bawal. May violation yan nila. Tattoo or other allowing tattoo to any part of body, keeping the paraphernalia to use to tattooing. Bawal yung magtato sila na gamit na lang bisan hain. So, disciplinary sanction, caution of reprimand, cancellation of recreation, education, entertainment, and visiting privilege. Bawal, dapat dili nila concern an deprive the suspicion of non-entitled GCTA specific period according with the provide in section 22 and 23 chapter 6 RA of RA 10592. Change of security status of higher classification. PDL release. A PDL released from imprisonment upon the following circumstances. A is the maximum expiration of his or her sentence. By order the court complement authority. C, after being granted the parole or probation or pardon, amnesty, or any other from executive clemency. So, person authorized to release PDL. First is the Supreme Court or lawful court. May authority to release dayon an some preso. And second is the President. Third is DOJ, BPP, when granted the parole. And fourth is the Direct General for serve the sentence. Pwede yan sila. Sa ako nalitok na apat is pwede sila, authorize sila na makarelease ng prison. But the DOJ if ang person is granted na ng parole, pwede yan siya. So, custodial security. Security condition of security camp. Perimeter of fences, the maximum and medium security compound must be maintained parallel security barriers or perimeters fence or provide with sufficient lighting fixture and CCTV cameras and to prevent escape the prison breaks. So sa maximum and medium security is required sila ng CCTV to 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 observe some prisoners para kung may mag-act man ng escape is ma-prevent nila. So main permanent firm is 6 CHB. Main height from finish grade line up top, not less 4 meters and 1 meter barbed or concerned wire or 10 meters horizontal escaping on the top. Secondary fence will wire steel matting minimum height from the finished grade line to 1.0 meter and 0.60 meter shall be added of barbed concerned wire and plus 0.60 meter barbed concertina at 0.10 meter original spacing on the top. Bali sa paggawas is kinahanglan yan may barrier siya bitaw na kuan may mga metal or may mga kurinti man. Custodial security, minimum distance of nearest PDL dormitory or building wall to a secondary perimeter fence in 10 meters. Sa minimum distance from the secondary to main perimeter fence, entire clear zone is 4 meters lang. So external clear zone is area of the outside perimeter from the main hole is the 50 meters. 50 meters nakahawag. Reformation of program, moral and spiritual program. This refers to the moral, spiritual, and values reformation of the PDL and personnel, including the practice of one's religion and belief by creating, developing, and implement religious program and moral spiritual care. It is supervised by chief of chaplain and supplementary by religious volunteers representing major faith groups. So sa moral and spiritual program is, for example yun, bali may ila yan tawag na study, basta yung mag-study by, for example yung Bible study, and also the education and training programs. This refers to administration of formal of non-formal education and skills development training for PDL. So kinahanglan nan education gyapon as some prisoners, kinahanglan na education and training program. Reformation and programs, work and livelihood program. This refers to administrative skills development program on work and livelihood to achieve the self-sufficiency of PDL in the correctional community and income generation of the agency. Work and livelihood program is so this is refers to administrative skill development program to work. So nga di is the yon kibali nagtrabaho sila para sa paggawas nila is makahanap sila ng trabaho. Then sports and recreation program, it refers to administration of physical reconciliation engagement of PDL achieve the mental alert and physical agility, the spirit of sportsmanship. So ani sa sport and recreation program is nga na yung mga basketball, soccer, volleyball, tanan-tanan para para maliyok-liyok anila kuan dili sila malupob. So Reformation Program. Health and Welfare Program. This refers to physical wellness of PDL including the mentally impaired elderly and person with disability. So nga ni anya bilong ang mga tiguang na ugmay mga disability para para maobserbahan nila yaon naan medical officer. So behavior and modification program. This refers the administration of programs for character formation of PDL necessary for effectiveness, personal growth, and interpersonal relationship in the person community. The program includes the Modified Therapeutic Community Modality Program, MTCP, MP, and other related program for effective management of antisocial and disruptive behavior PDL. So, behavior and modification program bali ang ila kuan nga di is for example yan rehabilitation. Ginarehab nilang tao para mabago nila behavior and modification or para paggawas nila sa presuhan is reform na sila, pwede na sila makikalubilo sa society, is dili na nila makumit pa itong kuan nila mga bad doings, magimo na sila permanent ang good deeds. And that's all, ma'am. Thank you.